G'day, and welcome to KASA Redberg's online training course titled Flanged Joints for Piping. In this first module, we're going to go through the course agenda, we're going to provide you with some background information, and we're going to go through some typical piping joints. On behalf of KASA Redberg, thank you for choosing us, and we really hope that you enjoy the course. So, let's get started. Welcome to the Flanged Joints for Piping training course, where the absolute essentials relating to flanging will be presented. The current slide shows the primary training course goals, how these goals will be achieved, and what the benefit will be. Please take a moment to read through the details by perhaps pressing the pause button before moving on. The course agenda is presented on your screen. Please take a moment to review this by perhaps pressing the pause button before moving on. A flange joint is just one of the many methods of joining pipe, but it has the advantages of allowing for disassembly, removal and replacement of pipework inclusions and connecting equipment such as valves, fittings, pumps and blowers. For two pipes to be joined by flanging, two flanges are required. Flanges can be connected to pipes by many methods, including welding, mechanical couplings, screwing, or in the case of PVC, cold solvent cementing. Metallic piping flanges typically require a gasket to compress and take up surface irregularities of the mating surfaces unless an expensive surface finish is specified. Gaskets can be manufactured from numerous materials. In some instances, such as lower pressure polyethylene piping, or perhaps when joining to seal-on-body butterfly valves, gaskets are not necessarily required. The joint is prevented from leaking when under pressure by bolts. For critical applications, these bolts are tensioned to a predetermined setting so that the correct compression is obtained in the gasket for the application's working pressure. There are a large number of different ways of joining pipes together. Flanging is just one. Some of the more common pipe joining methods include welding for steels and some plastics, press fitting for copper, stainless steel and aluminium light gauge pipe and tube, electrofusion couplings which are typically used for polyethylene pipes, screwed fittings, which are also known as threaded fittings. These are typically for small bore metallic piping and some plastics, generally up to sizes DN80, which is equivalent to 3 inches in size, but you can go larger in some applications. Cold solvent cement welding for some plastics such as PVCU. Rubber ring joints, which are primarily for ductile iron, steel and PVC pipelines. Victolic couplings, which can either be grooved or shouldered. They come in handy for things like fire services, utility lines or other lines that needed to be dismantled and put together very quickly. And a wide variety of other mechanical couplings which typically seal onto the outside face of the pipe.